just get straight to it. I mean, how was Ollie last night, and how was he this morning after what happened yesterday?
Yeah, well, it was a tough day for him yesterday, obviously. He had to say sorry, obviously, to the dressing room. He had to say sorry to the world, about what he did yesterday. So from that perspective, it's very hard for him. But he knows he's made mistakes. So at the end of the day, that's why he had to make those apologies. But in our dressing room, we had to support him as well. So we had to support him yesterday, and we had to support him this morning. And we were really pleased, actually, that he showed good character, and he had to be pretty resilient. Because that's, for whatever he's done, that's still not easy then to go back out onto the stage and perform. And I thought his level of performance was exceptional through so far in that first innings. Yeah,
both Ollie and Mark showed bowled really well to restrict New Zealand after only taking 3 wickets yesterday. Obviously, you must be kind of pleased with the fight back. I suppose the group have showed today.
Yes, yeah, definitely. I mean, obviously, we're dealing with yesterday as well. We had to stick together. We had to talk about it, and we had to get it out, and we had to come back in fresh again this morning, and stand up and do our jobs as well. So, 100, maybe 137 today was a great effort that could have potentially got away from us. But we've now given ourselves a chance, and if we can bat well throughout tomorrow, then we'll be in a position where, hopefully we can put some pressure back onto New Zealand. But we still have a lot of hard work to do with the bat.
Can I just ask about Joe's hand as well? He obviously took a blow. I think it was the same hand that he suffered in training earlier this week.
Yeah, that's right. It's pretty tough, Joe's fingers, because I've seen him get whacked quite a few times on them in practice and everything. Maybe we're lucky it was Colin de Grandhomme, hitting him today. And that's nothing against Colin as a bowler, but his pace is not quite what it is of the others. But he's all right.
Thanks for your time. Cheers.
Okay, we'll go Will McPherson and Stephen Shamrock, please.
Hi, Graham. Could I just get a few words on how Rory batted this evening? Obviously, he was left out for the last 2 tests in India. Sort of been a bit stop-start over last year, missing Sri Lanka. Tough series against Pakistan, but he batted quite nicely today, didn't he?
No, he did. And the one thing, I've known Rory a long time, obviously, from when he was a young lad at Surrey. So I know he's got a really good character. And like with all our players, no matter how many games they're playing, we know some of them are early-ish in their test careers, but we want them to, keep improving, keep making good decisions when they're at the crease, keep making good choices on shot selection and the positions they get into to make those decisions as well. So really pleased for Rory, and for him, we hope that he kicks on for us tomorrow to get a big score for us, because that's the other thing we know we need going forward as a team. We know that we want to score, big runs in our first innings. We want our players to score big individual scores as well.
Given Ben and Joss's absence, he's sort of thrust into being a senior batsman at the moment in such an unexperienced lineup, isn't he? Yes,
he is. And again, he would have obviously didn't finish the series in India. He was out the side, so for him to come in, there would have been some nerves. But I thought he played really well. He played tight. He handled Wagner well. Made good, clear decisions on how he was going to go about it as well. So he's worked hard in training, and that's helped him in his decision making today. And as I said, we want him to kick on tomorrow.
Cheers.
Okay, Stefan, over to you.
Hi, Graham.
Hi there.
Given everything that goes into selecting players nowadays, should those tweets of Ollie's be known about by the ECB? And do you expect that sort of thing to be checked in the future?
Yeah, I mean, it's an interesting question. Potentially, yes. I mean, if something like this has happened, maybe it's clearly something going forward which might need to be looked at, so that a day like yesterday doesn't happen.
We will see you tomorrow. Thank you.
Thank you, guys.